It should. I think like if you go to the party, it'll say it'll ask you if you want to include your audio, but it doesn't matter. No guarantee this is gonna stay around for a while anyway. I would only be worried about the audio when we're doing like raids and stuff, because Ark and I talk about doing carries for like dungeons and crap. Oh well, none right now. But eventually, Ark says he's gonna start streaming too. So we were talking about doing like dungeon carries, because dungeon carries I don't need LFGs, right? We only need two people that know what they're doing. Yeah. Oh no, I mean obviously I'll run dungeons with you. I'm just not gonna worry about that until I have a new ISP. Because I will not be surprised if this drops out within the next 5 minutes. It's been too. Long your system doesn't. No.
Prove your ability with the sidearm. Eliminate all targets.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. The non meta builds.
your ability with a sidearm. Eliminate all targets.
Nice. Sounds pretty nice, actually. Right.
Ready yourself.
Right.
Again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's always good to go off meta. Right. Ah, crap. Uh, hey Remy, good evening. How are you? Do you think defense missions are kind of boring? Yeah, I mean, endless missions themselves, just in general, are kind of boring, honestly. Um, but defense missions are nice because you get a lot of experience buffs. You get affinity boosters, credit boosters, and you get relics. Correct. Less. Yeah, you'll since you're new to me doing this, you'll just have to get used to me randomly calling out other people's names and talking to them. Couldn't I just do survival? You could just do survival instead. Mostly the same rewards. It is usually the same rewards. Survival, I think, actually gives you more relics per round clear compared to defense, because usually defense's first reward bonus is an affinity booster. So usually survivals give you more relics on average, I believe. But it just depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to farm a specific mission or what? What are you trying to work on, Remy?
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Ooh. Oh, what did it flag you for, Remy? Which thought goes into what I do? I just see a mission to kill bad guys. Twitch has no context. I will allow your message, sir. Uh, let's see a mission. Yeah, no, that's fine. So the reason I ask, because usually, like, if you're doing a survival or a defense, usually there's a reason for it. Because, like, what was it, Ophelia? It's on Neptune or Pluto. Is a good place for Tellurium, and that's a survival mission. So there's the only reason I ask if you're looking for something specific. So the big difference, if you were looking to farm, for example, between defense and survival missions, defense missions are more about killing all the ads than it is about running out the time. So if you have somebody with a speed of a build that can make the enemies move faster, you could clear defense waves faster than 5 minutes. You can't speed up a survival. Survival is 5 minutes regardless of how you do it. Had a guy that used tentacles on all the baddies in 5 ways. Took 10 minutes. You are correct, sir. Um, so if you're now Hydroid is a good farming frame, but if you're gonna do that, you want to build a team in recruiting because then what you do is you end up stacking. So you have a Speedva, a Hydroid, and a Korra. Well, you extracted? Yeah, I'd run away from that guy too. Usually just find once you find my page, there should be a follow button on it. It's the same Twitch name.
Prove your ability with
Well,
the
thank you for the
sidearm.
follow, Blue. Appreciate you.
Eliminate all targets.
Much appreciated, sir. Just in case you didn't know, if you're a Prime member, Prime members are allowed one free Twitch subscription every month. So, one of the benefits of Prime, Amazon Prime, because they own Twitch, every Prime member gets one free Twitch subscription every month. Yeah, you'll go to if that's what you want to do, you go to your account settings, and then actually you go. Easiest way is to go to gaming.prime.com, and then you'll log in with your Prime, and then there'll be a option that says when you click your name, your account, it'll say link Twitch account, and then you go back to Twitch, and then you're able to subscribe from there.
Ready yourself.
Best in class of Warframe is still Hunter. No, no, nobody's gonna cut you out of the stream. Actually, there's a guy I watch all the time. He hasn't been on in a while. I hope he's okay. He's an Indian fella named Sanji. Um, and he actually plays he played Destiny 2 before he did Warframe 2. Um, and so I spent so much time in his stream, and when I saw it in his bio that he played Destiny 2, and I heard him talk, I finally messaged him. I'm like, Sanji, you're a hunter, aren't you? He's like, yeah, I said only Destiny people can tell what class you play just from hearing you speak. No, the small community I have so far is pretty laid back, but I also don't allow fucking toxicity in here. No, I don't want to freaking do this. Thank you.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Base class more. Yeah. Ironically, there's a few frames in here that could be considered a hunter class. They don't have obviously the same things, but oh, you'll get a kick out of this, I think. Uh, so there's a frame in here called a Misa. Basically, what she does when you use her fourth ability, she basically enters like a focus mode, and she has pistols that are built onto her wrist, and she'll freaking shoot freaking enemies forever because the ammo itself is endless. The only thing that really differs is your how much energy you have because it drains energy while you're in that ability. All right, gonna do my LR2 test, which just means I've got a lot of crap unlocked in the game.
Prove your ability with a sidearm. Eliminate all targets.
Well, yeah, so it's actually a very common conversation among the Warframe community because so there's what's called a rank, right? So ranks, mastery ranks, are purely helps if I don't fall off the edge. Um, are only earned from getting gear and frames and ranking them up. That is how you increase mastery rank. But mastery rank itself is not indicative of skill or power level of the game. It is purely a Pokedex, for lack of a better term. So I am an LR2, but my damage output for most modes sucks because I've spent time unlocking things more than I've spent time finding mods to increase my power. Oh, well, that's a sad day. I gotta wait till tomorrow to do it again. Oh, I didn't want to do the foundry. I wanted to do my thing. No. God damn it. Get off there. Yeah, they got rid of freaking all of them. Correct. Yes. Yes, it is. Right. Yep. Yeah, I would have worked on Onslaught more, but no matter what I got from that, it's all gonna be freaking power crept and out of use anyway. So
Now you have something to work toward.
oh, gotcha. Correct. Yeah, that's why I like. That's why I forever will not ever unequip my the Gallus mini tool, unrelenting and incandescent. Yeah, the problem is it took like three red bar ads to proc it though. Correct. Yeah,
Now,
just for reloading after you kill an enemy.
all the way out here. Operator, I don't think you should enter that
Right, well,
door.
especially for me, I'm a freaking toxic reloader, man. Always have been.
Three, two, one, I order you to have fun! Ding, ding, ding!
I'm using a squirt gun to shoot ads.
My mighty executioners bowing out because they're too wet? Are you even near?
And the freaking lead time on a freaking squirt gun is ridiculous. Yeah, Warframe has this event they call Dog Days. You're shooting ads with a squirt gun. I had heard about it, but obviously I was in Destiny for many years. I never actually saw it until this year. There's a Halloween one too, but I don't know what the Halloween one was like. Oh, there's only one event that matters, sir. It's called the Dawning, and it's not in Warframe. Hey, I like baking cookies like everybody else. I mean, I like eating them more than baking them, but whatever. Uh, I, I didn't frickin' do any fucking cookies last year, or the last Dawning event. Right, which even that's almost fucking pointless anymore. I think that's why I think you would enjoy Warframe. There's so much freaking cosmetic in this game. And you want to talk about freaking fashion frame? You want to do freaking fashion? Man, Warframe does it just so much better than Destiny does. It's like the joke in every raid that the fashion was the true endgame of Destiny, man. People literally call it fashion frame because they don't currently have raids in Warframe. They used to years ago. They took them out, and it sounds like they're gonna put them back in at some point in the future. Because right now there is no endgame in Warframe. So that's how they can put them back in, and that'll be interesting. Because I didn't, I was around or I was in and out. I wasn't around, but I remember seeing raids in Warframe a long time ago. I just never did on any of them. So it'll be interesting to see what raids look like in here.
Round over! Back in your corners and wring out your unmentionables!
Yeah, I don't know. So I didn't do them all those years ago, so I don't know what it looks like right now. I just had 38 kills with a skirt gun. Look at you.
Ordis has received messages for the operator. No, I have not read them.
Sector acquired.
But even like right now, there's an event. This Dog Days event. Most of it's all cosmetic rewards. So it's like not even like it's not even that big of a thing to do. But you can decorate. There's technically 3 areas that are non-combat zones that you can decorate.
2, 1, I order you to
So
have
people go
fun!
insane. Technically 4 if you count what's called the dojo. That's where all your clan stuff is in a dojo. Um, so if you count that, which can be made to be massive, by the way, um, that's 4. There's 4 non-combat zones that you can just buy cosmetics in game. You don't even have to use real money for them. And then just decorate the hell out of crap. I also know you're not a fan of third-person shooters, though. So yeah, I can definitely. Ironically, I did try. You know, Ark was always pushing us to play Remnant 2. Um, I did play that with him the other day. I actually streamed it, and it's not my bag. Um, I'm not a fan of dungeon crawlers, I find. I played Diablo 3 a lot once upon a time. But I haven't picked up any other Diablos ever since. Alright, so my big thing, and Ark may have a point, and I obviously don't want to spend the time doing it. So Ark and I played, I streamed it, and I actually had a guy from chat that had also done a playthrough too, so he knew what he was doing. He joined in, so I had two people that knew what they were doing, right? And me, who has never played it before, minus like 20 minutes one day. Um, and granted, we were rushing a lot because they knew where we were going, and there was no real exploration because they knew what they were looking for, type of thing. So one, there was no joy of exploring a dungeon. Um, and we spent four, I'm gonna say 4 hours, 5 hours, getting to what I would classify as the first mission. And that's probably not the right classification for that, but we also, obviously we took many detours because we were like, hey, we're gonna go in here, type of thing. But that's not fun for me. Like, I fall asleep in 10 minutes if I sit wrong on my chair, so I'm not gonna, can't do that. Well, especially now that you freaking wake up in mornings. Last time you and I spoke, you were on mids. I didn't know you went to morning. That explains why you ignore me. I did though pick up a few games because there's that big Xbox sale going on right now. I did pick up a few games, see if I find them interesting or not. Need stuff for the stream. Uh, what was it I got? A game called, I think it was Atlas Fallen. Kind of a Darksider-esque, if you ever played that. I kind of like Dark. I liked Darksiders. It was kind of nice. It was kind of like a demonic Zelda. It's kind of how I would describe a Darksiders game. There's three of them. I never played the third one. But Atlas Fallen is online co-op. Um, I picked up a game called Chorus. And then I picked up another one. I don't know what it was now. Oh, Devil May Cry 5. Because Ark and I had actually been talking about Devil May Cry like the day before. Um, and then the sale hit, and I was like, oh shit, I never played 5. So I got Devil May Cry 5. But I keep trying to find multiplayer games so people can jump in the game and hang out if they really want to. Like when I play Warframe, I usually have a guy or two that'll come in and run some missions with me for some of the stuff I need to earn in here. But so like Destiny, like I don't play PvP, so really, what can I do with my audience? Well, I can carry them through a freaking dungeon. Always. Oh, I missed. No, what I'll end up doing is I'll have a channel point redeemed for it. Maybe we'll see what happens. If I get a lot of takers, I'll end up doing a channel point redeem. But otherwise, people can just join a queue and they'll just take through it. Well, yeah, yeah. Oh no, the ideal goal would be that either you and Ark, or you or Ark, and just one person in the chat. I don't want to have to carry 2 people. 2 people would suck. Well, I guess it depends on the dungeon. I can carry 2 people in duality if I really had to, but duality is a little different. In Pit, duality, Pit. God damn it, what's the one in frickin' Cosmodrome? Oh, no, not Warlords. Where we got frickin' Gallahorn from? Yeah, Grass I can carry people for. It'd be hard, but I can carry 2 people through Grass. Yeah, Grass I can carry. Duality I can carry. Right. Uh, Shattered I could probably carry, but I don't have that memorized as well as Ark does. But yeah, that would be the goal. You know, either you or Ark is on, and we can carry a person through the dungeons one at a time, or depending on how much energy I want to put in that day, I can carry 2 through some of those smaller dungeons. But like Ghost Warlords, no, I would not want to do 2 of those. I need either you or Ark to help those. Not doing that with 2 newbies. Well, that would be the whole thing for like raids too. I mean, not counting Salvation Edge, but like Last Wish, Deep Stone, I can carry 1 or 2 people through that if I had adequate people to help pick up slack. No, I haven't even attempted Salvation Edge yet. I'm not going to until my ISP shit gets figured out. I don't want to fucking lose connection in the middle of a fucking encounter. There are so many new Pokemon I don't know. No, not a problem. Well, sir, it was nice catching up with you. Do not be a stranger. I was really worried for a minute. I was like, fuck, I haven't talked to this dude in forever. I need to fucking text him. Alright. I'm always around, sir. Alright, Blue. Have a good night, brother.
Round over! Mop 'em down and rack 'em up!
Operator, communications await your attention. Please check your inbox at your earliest convenience.
Oh, well, I did horrible on that. Mr. Viper Blade over here carrying.
The inbox has messages for the operator. Anything about orders, Lionel?
Emir is a weak, weak boy. Lahadi said, "Nothing."
It's a little jumpy in here.
We finally got
Don't think I like being in this relay.
Why they in it?
The boss says care for his sister. I care for his sister. As long as you still are his sister. And as long as I feel like listening to him.
Yes, because this itty bitty little relay tells us a whole lot of what we need to know about 1999. Where do I go to spend these frickin' dog days things? Oh, it's right in the cock. Nakak, nakak, nakakakakakaka. Shakaka.
The Doctor! For all that you do for Cetus. It is wonderful to see you.
Oh, and you got mods? Ah. I have all your mods. Your mods mean nothing to me. What else you got? I will get the one mandatory one that only cost one. For expiration. I like that cliff. That's kind of nice. Oh, look at all the floofs. Isn't that cute? Good evening, Raised. How are you? Hopefully you can stay away for this one. Yeah. I hope I can stay connected long enough to have more than one person in this one. You love being the only person. Yep. Yep. Understandable. I don't mean that as a knock. I just like having multiple people here. Oh,
The sector is under control. Resistance crushed. Troops, begin optimizing the local workforce.
oh shit, is the Fomorian over already? God damn. I did not farm that event at all. Good evening, Rare. How are you? Ra, Robert. Okay, I got it. For whatever reason, my brain was not understanding that for a minute. We like these odds, yeah. 50/50 chance are good odds. Subscribers also get double the chance.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Do you do one giveaway a stream? No, no. I usually try to do a couple, but it depends on one, when I start streaming, and two, when I actually have people show up and enter the giveaway. And also depends on what I have. I also, I don't have a fully stocked inventory like some streamers do, so I do have to try to spread them out where they're not going to disappear in one night.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
We Baron always collect our debts.
Another job well executed.
Raised, what time is it there for you?
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
Good evening, Ark. How are you? Fine. I caught up with our long-lost Blue.
The moment you enter the holding area, don't
He's fine. He's been distracted with schooling and crap. And apparently now he works mornings. Yeah. I was like, well, that's fucking dumb, sir. Like, we are late night people, sir. We don't work mornings. I mean, I work mornings, but that's not the point.
This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells. Subject found. You need to bring the
No, he's just been,
protect them at all costs.
between school and everything else, he's been busy. But I reminded him that he was doing to us what he did. Something happened to him recently with a different friend, and I was like, "Sir, don't be a fucking stranger."
Mission complete.
Yeah, Raised. I was just curious what time it was for you, because you were always like borderline sleeping when you joined the channel. I was just curious. Yeah, no, I tried telling him he wasn't allowed to ignore the people, but hello, Super. I don't have timers on them. So I'm just answering this question for Raised because he asked if I only give one giveaway during a stream. And normally I don't. I normally try to do more, but it depends on two factors usually. One, when I start my streams, and two, when people actually start entering them.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location. The enemy is on high alert. The moment you enter the holding area, they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes.
You have too many strikes in what game? What? Oh.
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
On to Destiny. That was one of Blue's first questions. Like, when's the last time you even played this? I said it's been a couple weeks.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive.
I don't know. You can tell me.
Protect them at all costs.
Oh, so that's not true. Okay. I was testing my connection when I first got on because Warframe wasn't loading. So I guess I broke that, but I'm pretty sure it was only a couple weeks before that. Yeah. Couple, whatever. A throuple weeks. Don't know how long you can stay. And I understand those. My Mr. Raised here is a pretty constant community member, and usually he's borderline asleep when he joins our channel, so I understand that. To answer your question, probably pulling it within the next 20 minutes. I gotta see what other inventory I have to give away after that.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
Your path has led here. Prove yourself, Tenno.
Oh, I don't know why I hit that. The freaking Syndicate mission, they're gonna be everywhere. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was even gonna try to stream tonight, but I was talking to Blue, and I wasn't even doing anything. I was just sitting on the Xbox home, and usually I can tell by the way my music plays whether or not I'm gonna have start having issues or not. And it felt pretty good, so I was like, let me try to stream for a while and see how I feel. I did though get I did set up a new install for a different ISP provider, so they should be here Saturday. Well, so I called mine and I told you like basically they tried to tell me the issue was my equipment, right? You know they were like, oh well, we don't see anything wrong on our end. It must be on your end. So sure enough, as soon as I got on, or as soon as I turned on the console, I was having issues. I also think my kid went to sleep, so maybe that's helping me out at all. Um, can't tell, but um,
The reactor is going
so
to
I started doing
explode.
my test, and sure enough, I was showing packet losses and everything else. So I'm like,
Use
so
whatever you
I
can to
actually
prevent
made a,
fireworks again.
I don't know if you, I did make a story for Twitch about whether or not I was going to stream tonight.
Coolant cell extracted.
Um, but if I'm, if my speed test is showing me data for download and upload, but it's showing me a packet loss, the issue is not my equipment. The issue is yours because it's not fucking going anywhere. So, fuck them. I'm tired of their response. So hopefully these guys are going to be faster. These guys are going to have fiber up to a gig, so it should be over 900 megs up and down.
The reactor is
So
almost
hopefully,
get to extraction immediately.
so hopefully, hopefully I start getting a lot better
The
fucking
ship
stream
is
qualities.
experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Yeah, it's well, so because you got to figure on average when I run my speed test, because the console, you know, I usually just run the console speed test. I'm on average getting anywhere between 900 and 1100 down. My ups are usually around 40, sometimes around 30, which is plenty. Technically, according to, at least according to the quick Google check I did, I would only need like 15 on a regular basis to stream at 720p. Um, so 40 should be fine. So why, you know, where the hell are my issues coming in? So hopefully with the new, the I'm gonna call it balanced speeds, both up and down, I should have better returns on my connections. And then I'll start feeling better about doing something like dungeon carries and shit. Because I definitely don't want to do it when my shit's fucking being retarded. That would just suck. We'll get to DPS and I'll disconnect. DPS, but you're shorter guy. I don't know why I hit that button. Let's have it. Sorry guys, I know you messaged me. I was behind. Give me a second. I guess this giveaway is a battle of insurance. Who can stay up the longest? Battle of endurance. Got it. I get where you're going with that. Trying to blame on your equipment is crazy. I mean, so technically, I could see it equipment. I worked retail, right? So I understand when equipment is faulty and people are cheap and whatever else have you, right? Um, but I've been gaming since I was a kid, so I didn't skimp on my router. I have a Netgear almost $400 frickin' modem router set up for my frickin' internet. Like I didn't frickin' go to Walmart and buy a fucking $50 cheapo. So yeah, that kind of irritated the fuck out of me a little bit. But my very limited knowledge on how networks work, if I'm getting up and down feedback when my packets are lost, my equipment is fine. It's y'all equipment that's fucking stupid. Listen, very limited. It's not like I went to school to be freaking a technician or anything. What other prime full sets do I have? I have a bunch that are vaulted that I'm trying to save for when we get more than a few people in here. That's why usually the ones I'm doing uh, most days are non-vaulted frames. I have an Icaria set. I have a Bratton set if somebody really wants one.
Humans only get a few years to live.
Cobra and Crane, Corinth, Corvus. No, I'm missing Flower Corvus.
How to
Dual carries, Fang Prime, Fullman's missing a piece. Grendel, Gunson Prime, Harrow Prime, uh,